Why is it that every single person out there wants to start a business, and a lot of people do start businesses, but the truth is 90% of businesses fail within the first 5 years? Why is that so many people go to the same school? So many people go to a top school like UCLA, Stanford, Harvard University, yet there's certain people that make it and become really successful, and other people kind of just fall to the side. If we could boil it down to one thing, I think you and I would both say it has a lot to do with willpower. Hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Richard. I'm an entrepreneur as well as a high performance coach. And today I want to give you the one daily exercise that will for sure improve your willpower. Now, before we jump into the tactical takeaways of how we can improve your willpower, I need to first identify some limiting beliefs that you might have. As I'm speaking to you right now, you might be thinking in one area of your life that you're just not talented enough. You think about your business, you think about your sports team, you think about your academics or even your performance at your job. And you're thinking to yourself, Richard, you just don't understand. My coworkers, my peers, they're more talented. They have better social skills. They're stronger. They just have better genetics than I do, right? Or you might think to yourself, I don't have the willpower. I don't have the ability because I just wasn't born with it. Now, all of these different kinds of beliefs are what I like to call limiting beliefs, and we're going to shatter those right now. You need to get yourself into a mindset, a headspace where all these limiting beliefs are not something that can hold you back. Because fundamentally, you need to understand that talent has nothing to do with your success, because hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. So the concept, the daily exercise that I want to show you today when it comes to improving your willpower is what I like to call doing one more. And I'm going to illustrate this with an example of something that happened within my own personal life. You see, when I was a freshman in high school, 14 years old, I looked like a starving refugee, and I'm serious. I'll put a photo right there of how skinny I was. It was embarrassing. You look at then versus how I look right now, it's night and day. In fact, I'm 5'9" in that photo, and I'm 5'9" right now. I did not grow taller, I did not grow fatter. We're both pretty skinny and lean right now, but I've packed on since then an additional 55 pounds of muscle. Now, when I first got into high school, I joined the wrestling team. And when I got into this wrestling team, I realized something. That look, I'm really skinny compared to all the other athletes around my age. I'm really not talented, and I really suck at the sport. In fact, I lost every single match of the sport. But one thing that I realized is I have full capability over the actions and the work ethic that I'm gonna put into my daily activities. And so it first started off whenever a coach would say, all right, 2020. And in 2020 is 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups. Now, whenever the coach would call that out, every single team member would drop down onto the ground and do 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups. But what would I do? I would do 21 sit-ups and 21 push-ups. No one else would know, and I never broadcasted this to anyone. I just told myself because I knew instinctually that if I did one more, that's gonna compound. If I did one more bench press, one more push-up, eventually that was going to pay off. And it started to branch into other things. I started to get into the sport of wrestling. We're doing takedowns. Every single takedown, every time you throw someone on the ground, coach says to do 5 takedowns, I do 6. Now, when the coach tells us at the gym to go do 3 sets of 8 on the bench press, 3 by 8s, I'm gonna do 2 sets of 8, but that last set, you bet your ass I'm gonna do 9 different reps. Because I'm always going to do one more than everyone else around me. And this is an exercise that I've actually passed on to this literal day. You're not able to see this because I film my workouts for you, but whenever I go to the gym, I'm always trying to grind out 1 or 2 more reps than what is prescribed on the workout program. Now, the reason why this works so well is because your brain isn't able to compartmentalize your workout in the gym with your work ethic in other areas of your life. So if you're at your job and your boss tells you to make 20 phone calls, why not make 21, 25 phone calls? If you're studying right now and you know you have to do 10 practice problems that your professor has assigned you, why not do 11? Why not do 12 practice problems? Because when you do one more than everyone else around you, you do one more than what you're capable of doing, that is when your confidence begins to grow. And as your confidence grows, your willpower will go up with it. The bottom line here is I do not care if you don't have talent. I do not care if you have bad genetics. You will outwork everyone, because when you outwork them, promise me this, when you outwork them, that is when you're capable of doing more, doing one more, and that is when your willpower is going to skyrocket. And why does this all work? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And hold up, right now I actually want to do the 1-minute shot clock, and this is where I answer one of your questions. So if you have a question for me, type high performance question and drop that comment down below. The most liked one might just get picked for next week. And this week's question is coming from Amrit. The question goes, what to do when you are overwhelmed or behind in your work? So Amrit, has anyone here ever felt overwhelmed like you? Type me in the comments if you've ever felt overwhelmed before, because we all have been. right? But the bottom line is, when you feel overwhelmed, I want to encourage you with this. If you are overwhelmed, it means you are growing. So reframe your mindset first to understand that anytime you're overwhelmed, it means you're uncomfortable. And discomfort is what's going to lead to your growth. Now, once you're overwhelmed, we gotta get you out of that overwhelm. And action is ultimately what relieves anxiety. So you're gonna need to take action as fast as possible. So Amrit, pull out a blank sheet of paper, write down the top 5 different actions that will move you the furthest towards getting done with all of your tasks, and start taking action like a crazy person. The faster you take action, the faster you do one more of whatever the activity is that you need to do in order to get done with all your tasks, the faster you're gonna conquer your overwhelm. Your overwhelm isn't solved when you watch YouTube videos. It's not solved when you actually read personal development books. It's solved when you actually do the dang work to change your life. Now look, Amrit, for you and for anyone else right now who is struggling with overwhelm, I just want to let you know that I've actually put together a high performance masterclass this coming Saturday. It's going to be completely live and also free for you to attend. And the reason why is because I want to help you conquer overwhelm. I want to help you double your productivity, work faster, and most people, when they get out of this masterclass, they get typically 10 to 12 hours back during the week. And I'll put a couple of screenshots of what my students have already experienced within this masterclass. So if you want to attend this masterclass, go ahead and click the first link down below. And when you reach the registration page, you can type your name, your email, and I'll see you on this coming Saturday. And look, on this masterclass, I'm gonna give you a couple gifts. The first gift is my high performance planner, which took me over 6 months to formulate. And the second gift I'm gonna give you is my personal weekly schedule from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. that you can model after. And then on top of all this, I'm giving away free iPads on this masterclass just because I want to get hundreds of people on. We're gonna have a lot of fun on there, so you definitely don't want to miss out for the high performance value. And hey, you might just win an iPad as well. Now look, I want to remind you that this video was completely free for you. So if you got value from this video, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and also the price you pay for watching this video, that my video editor team, my operations team, and I put so much time and energy into making these high quality videos for you, is go ahead and copy the link, text it to a friend, share it on Instagram, make sure you tag me. I'm gonna put my Instagram right there, and I cannot wait to see you next week. Remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. I'll see you later. I can promise you I'm gonna do 2 sets of it, but that last set, your brain isn't able to compartmentalize the workout. Let's try this one more time.